What's up, y'all? This is BJ the Chicago Kid, and you tuned in to BallerStatus.com. Peace.
I remember late for school every morning, thirsty for that Mickey D's. Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, for all the viewers out there that don't know who you are, give a little background on your story.
Most recent, up to date, I'm BJ the Chicago Kid from the Hookup Studio with Schoolboy Q. Work with a lot of other artists as well, a lot of your favorite artists, written songs for a lot of your favorite artists and with a lot of your favorite artists, but now I'm growing to be one of your favorite artists. And it's an honor. I'm signed to Motown Records. I'm now working on my debut album on Motown Records, and I'm just very excited and honestly ready for this show to rock and get back in the studio tomorrow and get back to chiseling this sculpture that I'm performing for.
So I know you moved from Chicago to LA.
Yeah.
How's that transition been for you?
It's insane. It hasn't always been the smoothest ride. It's been a little bumpy in some years, and I've been out here for some time, man. But it's been the best move I could have ever made. I feel like I say this all the time. You're gonna have sunny days and rainy days, but give me my rain trying to get mine.
Yeah.
Give me my rain trying to get mine. So I just feel like I'm just like how life evolves, man. People evolve, and this is where I am now, and I feel like I just have to be where it's at.
Yeah. And what's your favorite thing about LA now?
The weather, the opportunities, how both of those two remind me that I could get anything I didn't get yesterday. It's endless. It's endless opportunities out here, you know, and just to stay focused too, because this isn't home. Like home in Chicago, so I definitely don't want to forfeit the time being away from home. You know, getting caught up in doing crazy things that Hollywood can also.
Yeah. You know, of course. So what I want to know, what is your like writing creative process of songwriting? I mean, a lot of people go through, you know, different experiences what inspires you to like to write something?
Sometimes the music inspires you. Sometimes a story inspires you. Sometimes a movie inspires you. Sometimes a word inspires you. Excuse me. Many different things. Other artists inspire sometimes. I listen to more older music and hip hop than R&B these days. There's a few artists that I actually am friends of and like it, you know. But it's not much new that I actually listen to.
Yeah. Now, how did you get into the songwriting aspect of it?
Writing poetry and always singing, but they were separate at the time. You know what I'm saying? My friend Kevin Randolph, he pretty much taught me how to count bars.
Okay.
And he pretty much kind of convinced me to, you know, try putting two worlds together, and I kind of just fell in love with it. I never really created music. I was always pretty much just a part of singing someone else's creation. But it's crazy just thinking about how my mindset was then and just like how it is now. And it's amazing how you can grow when you're really interested in something.
Yeah.
And I tell a lot of people, find something that interests you. Growing up in Chicago and in high school, it was very different because high school was interesting because you had friends there. It was cool, you know. But once you get out of school, there's not too many things that really form a thirst for knowledge in black men. You know what I'm saying? Just to be totally honest. So I just thank God for music because it actually it caused you to actually want to know more and to grow in something and to actually be a part of something that's actually can change lives and, you know, change the problems you probably been having and your parents been having for years. You know. So it's I say it put a lot of morphine in a lot of people's behaviors, you know what I'm saying?
Do you remember the moment that that made you be like, yes, this is what I want to do? Like, what was that moment for you? Like, this is something that I really want to like.
I don't remember the day, but I know that feeling exists when I was in school for sure. I remember like when Walkmans were out, I would like. I would steal my brother's, like, when he went to sleep, it's like you come in the house, you turn to the right, it's the front table, you put your code, you know, so he come in, he put the Walkman on the table, but when it's time to go to sleep, you don't keep the Walkman, you take the Walkman upstairs. So my room was like on a cut around the corner from the joint, so I would take his Walkman in there while I was asleep. And I would be listening to music up to like 4 in the morning, nobody never knew I was up. I was like in grade school. And I would be up to like 2, 3 in the morning listening to music or whatever my brother was listening to. I would find my favorite song. If I never heard the album, I would know the album by the morning. And then I just remember like killing his battery time and all kind of stuff like that.
I'm like, what? What the heck?
Like,
Like,
I
what
just
was
put
that?
these batteries in there, man. So he would soon find out that, you know, because one time I fell asleep with him in my ears and he came looking for him, and of course I was, you know, I had him, but I just remember just being reckless, just being
Yeah.
thirsty for the music, just
Yeah.
for the knowledge, for the feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, it's only a blessing for this to be the beginning of, you know, that time. I take pride in thanking God for that. Man.
Yeah.
It's a blessing because I know so many people that don't even get half the chances I get, and I know
Yeah.
it's people that's doing better than myself. So
Mhm.
I'm actually
Mhm.
honored to have my chance.
Yeah. But anything new that we should be looking out for?
The album.
The album. When is?
The
Do you
album.
have a date
This
for
year.
that?
This year.
This year, sometime.
We already got some features on that. I still can't tell y'all who yet.
Mhm.
But this album is going to be incredible, man. I went on the road with Marsha Ambrosius, and I also went on the road with Luke James and Ro James and George Tandy Jr. And before I went on the road and started touring, and before this E&J thing as well, I feel like I was already over the 60, 70 percentile
Yeah.
finishing this album. So I'm gonna take the next 30 days and try to just get this thing all together. I have been for the past few days, and had to come do this E&J love, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And just getting game from me and
Yeah.
Raphael Sadiq is like amazing. You don't get that. You don't get to talk to people that have walked the streets before you, and I feel like that's one thing that helped me survive, because a lot of people these days, they're surviving, but they could survive a lot better if they had guidance and advice. And that's what I feel like I would never exempt from myself. The album, man, it's on the way. Expected before the end of the year. The debut on Motown Records, man.
All right. A youth out there that's trying to, pursue music. Like, what's the one advice that you would give them?
Focus on the magic. Focus on the thing that won't let you sleep. Focus on the thing that caused you to forget birthdays and miss parties and all that. Yeah, focus on the thing that, that's what I focused on. That's what anybody else you love has focused on. Sometimes you're in school for something different than what burns your soul. It happens. Talk to somebody that's been through it, but don't try to face it alone. But focus on the magic, man. Focus on the magic. Focus on the magic. Because that's what make work not seem like work. That's what make what you love not seem like it's just something you have to do. You know you have to do it, money or not. And that's what I was just